All right. My audio's a hair low. Let's see. And then I'll have to change up the audio when we open up the settings button. Hey. Wait. Are we full screen? Yeah, we are. Okay. I can never tell. Whenever I change games, the visual settings always shift. Well, how's everyone doing? All right. Master of the Taken King. Oh, yeah, Master Raid. Probably will never do that, but we'll see. I actually need to edit the raid run that I did with my clan for King's Fall. It was really fun. So, no. Okay. Let's do this. There's also a TWAP that came out today, so maybe we'll read that afterwards. But let's go talk to Mithrax and figure out what is happening. Yeah, anyways. I'm a little flabbergasted, so if I'm a little off today, that's why.
Guardian, Ido has taken action that may endanger us all.
Wait, what?
She sent a message to Aramis. She invoked a ritual from the old crews, words with empty hands. It is a type of parley where no violence is permitted.
Oh, gosh.
Ido believes Aramis will follow the rules of her people. I am not so trusting.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust Aramis either.
Should Aramis accept, I would ask that you accompany us. In the meantime, continue the fight. This may be a ploy, and we must not be fooled. I hope that she ignores Ido's request, but if she does not, know this. Aramis does nothing that is not to her benefit.
I mean, isn't that most people?
Can do more damage than a blade, and Aramis is skilled at wielding both.
Yeah, do you think she's going to bring up your past? Because you haven't done that to us yet. Hopefully that's a cutscene. Alright, Mithrax is beside himself with urgency. He tells you that Ido has reached out to Aramis. Ido has invoked an old ritual, followed by the pirate crew's words with empty hands, a type of parley. If Aramis accepts, there will be a brief ceasefire, as no violence is permitted at a parley. Still, Mithrax asks you to attend. This may be a ploy, and we must not be fooled, he says. Mithrax hopes that Aramis will ignore the request. He knows she will do nothing that is not to her benefit. Still, the war can do more damage than a blade, and Aramis is skilled at wielding both. So let's grab all this stuff that we probably will not complete. So yeah, the champions part, that was a big controversial thing. 50 champions is quite a lot, to be honest. I do not blame people for complaining about it. Yeah, okay. It's not a bad roll, but... So we need to loot treasure. Let's do one catch crash. And then we'll do the buried treasure thing. I don't need to do the catch crash, but I think it's good if we at least attempt it. Why don't we use that? Defeat powerful fallen. And summon crewmates. What's this one? Oh, spend Plunder. Okay. Oh, I just have not been doing Catch Crash at all. Let's see. What do we got at the store? Interesting. That's cool. That's me like twice a week. Just sadly eating ice cream alone. Gosh, ice cream's such a comfort food. Even though I'm lactose sensitive. Like, I'm not lactose intolerant. I can eat dairy. It just makes my stomach a little upset. But not horribly. Alright. And we get to level up our weapons, too.
These mercenaries raid on behalf of Aramis, the ship stealer.
Our buddies.
Well, she's living up to
dead.
her name. We're being boarded.
The time of theft and pillaging is over for the Galaxy. Some must learn this through violence.
Well, if it's over, then why are they still doing it? I didn't get the shot off. Like, I have a lot of stuff I could talk about, chat. I'm just not going to. Because it's just going to get me ranting and being all pissed. I had a really rough week this week. I could have streamed yesterday, but I decided not to. Wait, which one is it? It's this one.
Repelled their attack. Let's escape while we can.
You got a lot to learn about swashbuckling. We ain't the prey. We're the hunters. Now let's see what kind of loot these buccaneers got.
Alright, which way are we going? We're going left. Is this the ether canisters? It is. For a second, I thought that was a Nova Bomb and a Thunder Crash. I was like, that is some serious overkill. Oi, back. Back! I forget I can... Oh my gosh. Got wrecked. Why are we destroying ether stores? Aren't the Fallen, like, starving for this stuff? Why destroy it? Save it for ourselves. Take it back to House Light. Some crap like that. Here's the last one.
Rendezvous with my associates in the captain's quarters. And don't let them take all the loot.
Well, we need to be nice, Spider, and share. I was up really late last night because I needed time for my brain to decompress. So I kind of spent a lot of time yesterday doing nothing. Just a lot of work drama. But I was picked up Assassin's Creed Odyssey again. And I had the DLC for it. And I've been slowly playing through it. The last time I really played it was last year, around June. So not like 3 months ago, but 15 months ago. So trying to get back into the swing of the Assassin's Creed games. It's a little interesting. I had to get through Elysium, part of the Atlantis DLC. Did not know there was a second part. So when I saw that, I was like, well, screw that. I'm going to bed because it's like almost 3 a.m. Yeah, it was fun playing through that. Following a guide to try to get the good ending for Elysium. Because, good gosh, there's so many little details. And what a weird ending to it. Where's the privateer? Oh gosh, I thought we had already done this. Come on, we got this. Oh, I think they're waiting to kill that so we can get this done. That's fine. Where's the Scorch Cannon? Ow. I can't aim down. What the freak? Didn't mean to do the sword. That was embarrassing.
The captain of that vessel has been spotted.
They got rid of that requirement.
Them.
You got a lot to learn.
They just auto-completed it for everyone.
The Guardian don't run from a fight.
I think next week's Catch Crash, like, final boss is the one I haven't done yet, because I did skip a week. So I think I've already done this one. Yeah, I have. Why do we get the sniper guy in the closed off room? my gosh. Can I just keep doing this? Will this progress my completion? It does! Oh my gosh. What a bug. Sorry everyone. Flash warning. Look at this. So it's random as to what crew you can summon. Oh, it won't let me do it anymore. So I went back and just unlocked all the crew members so I could summon anyone regardless of like which one they restrict you to. Like this one, if you have the sniper guy unlocked, you can summon him. If you don't, then you wouldn't be able to. I thought you killed me. We gotta go chase after him? Yeah, we do. Let's go! Can't believe we just completed all the crew summon stuff. Hopefully I didn't give someone a seizure, but it's nice to get that out of the way. Come here.
Drifter, I haven't covered an Elixir sea shanty, as you call them.
I just realized you have to emote at
How's
the
it
end of
go?
these.
Well, it begins with a nonverbal invocation and speaks of camaraderie and combat. Then it becomes difficult to translate. I'll study this further.
Like, look at this. You gotta summon so many crewmates. It's ridiculous. Oh, I have to get the first mate stuff, yeah. Sweet. Expedition crash. Gosh, that makes me so happy that we got that. Also, with the summon crew, you kind of have to know where to look for them because they're not always that visible.
The crew who hid their loot here probably figured the Vex would scare away any treasure hunters.
With the light bearer beside us, we have nothing to fear. Savathun made that a less distinguished title than it used to be.
Very true. Also, I don't know why Mithrax thing had anything to do with what's his face.
You got a big
What
ball
Drifter
of
said.
ether coming to back you up, hero.
Had to sneeze. We're good. Oh, that's someone's sparrow. So these ruffians are just such a pain. I feel like... Oh, is he chucking them away? Like, you have to... I feel like you have to get to about 88%.
Locate the jammer nearby.
It's both a timer and a progression thing. Yeah, don't worry. But I feel like the ruffian should be a required kill. If they're going to make it required to get the seal, you have to kill so many of them. That's also been a debate I've been hearing on Twitter.
Your servant makes you strong like me.
I don't eat ether though. Silly saint. Saint probably does as a way to try to fit in. Teleporting effect. Do I not die from hitting fanatics with swords anymore? Nope. I do. That was weird, I did it before. Alright, we do need to get to like... Okay, we'll see. We won't collect any treasure then. We'll see if the ruffian spawns in. Wait, no, Scurvy, come back.
You got a big ball of ether coming to back you up, hero. That fella's making off with our loot. Get him!
So I guess it is time, and it's just when you get to 80%, it tends to be the right time limit. Ow.
Think our little expedition has attracted some attention. Hurry up with that treasure haul.
Stay away from my booty. It's my booty.
Your crewmates lend their blades to your cause.
I feel like the proper pattern then is to collect treasure up till the jammer spawns, and then after the jammer, just wait. Come on, skip blades. Stab him. Yeah, let's get the one thing to trigger. Like, I understand what he's doing, but also, freaking, let's at least progress it a little bit.
The skiff blades fight alongside you.
Don't worry, I'm not going to complete the encounter. Or is the jammer on a timer too? Well, let's see. The jammer just pops up suddenly. Well, no, that's why.
The skiff blades fight alongside you.
This whole ruffian thing sucks, because you do want to speed run through this, but you can't. We have to purposely make ourselves just wait.
I know a mark when I see one. Bag that cabal.
They are only wretches, but the skiff blades are as brave as any.
Oi!
Our enemies are sabotaging our treasure haul. Eliminate them.
From where? Is it just these guys? Oh, I see. Back here. I don't have any mods equipped. Alright, boss time. There's Big Chongus. Come on, Briggs, die. Oh boy, died with that horribly. Did we summon our crewmate? We should have a crewmate for the final fight, right? Who's the summon? There it is.
Halsix is tagging in as your spotter, hero.
Yay!
Well done, Guardian. I do not
Oh,
wish
I was
to
hoping for a
quell
red
this
border.
victory, but we must not linger here. Ever since we dispelled the endless night, I feel an unease near the Vex domains.
That's fair.
Uh-oh. The Vex put a target on your back?
I'm afraid so. Splicers are no longer welcome here.
Well, a hero's only as strong as his enemies. That makes you a certified superstar.
I mean, I think everyone feels uneasy around the Vex domains. So what is this? Storm Arask, the bully's hideout, and claim a lost relic. How do we bully this dude? What's the Destiny 2 equivalent of that? Honestly, I think just using Drang. Oh, let's not delete those. I'm actually half tempted to wear Nezarex though. Let's go Nezarex. Because why not? And we kind of do want to go Void.
Guardian, I greet you in the light. I hoped we could speak. Secure the relic, and we shall do so. You face an Elixni who has amassed a great many followers. They are willing to throw their lives away for his protection. But I do not know if it is out of loyalty or fear. His name is Arask. Be careful.
Because apparently Nezarec is going to get revealed. So let's wear Nezarec's helm. Oh, what the? We need scout rifle loader. This, or sorry, submachine gun. There we go. Still kind of slow. Alright, what lost sector is this one? I don't think this is a lost sector, but I think this is the this is Mars, right? Oh no, wait, no, this is the same one we had before, and I think it is Mars. Someone's got a really happy trigger finger up there. Shanks, you gotta calm down. There's no target.
Arask will not confront you until he has exhausted his underlings. Be ready, Guardian.
I'm kind of glad I switched to Void. Void's got some good ad clear. He hides behind his underlings. Oh my! Wasn't expecting Exploder Shank. I will fully admit. It's the first time I've ever died in one of these.
Arask will not confront you until he has exhausted his underlings. Be ready, Guardian.
Well, I'm ready now. Oh, they're coming out of the sky. Come here. Good weak. Where's the servitor?
What Mizraxkel told you is true. I've called for a parley with Eramiskel. I do not know if she will agree to it, but I had to try. I have never seen Mizraxkel so frightened. I don't know why. I know he is not afraid of Aramis,
He's afraid what Aramis is going to tell us.
Ido. This is Aramis Cal of House Salvation. I will respect the old traditions. I agree to your request.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Aramiscal. I look forward to our meeting.
So you say. But know this. Apollo will not delay your house's destruction if you continue to stand in my way.
I hope that we can reach an understanding.
Do not waste my time.
I see. They had that there so we could listen to the conversation. I'm intrigued, chat. Straight into a cutscene. Ido and Mithrax.
You taught me to honor Elixni tradition. Aramiscal agreed to parley. You cannot lose faith in the old ways now.
This is a mistake, Ido. Aramis listens to one voice only, and it is not ours.
I may draw power from the voice in the darkness. But I am an Elixni Kel, and I fight for the liberation of our people.
A true Kel serves their house.
I wonder what happens to my shooter.
Serve only the witness.
And who do you serve? I agreed to meet with Elixni, not a light bearer.
The Guardian is here for your protection.
Aramiscal, as scribe of House of Light, I feel compelled to tell you, there is another force searching for these relics.
I see. And who are these new meddlers exactly?
Spider!
One of many you have wronged, perhaps.
Oh, no.
We did not identify the force, but they dispatched your associates with ease. We have in them a common enemy.
We have always had a common enemy. Abandon your pathetic attempts to appease your oppressors. Join me. Together we'll use these relics to achieve true freedom for the Elixni.
No. The relics pose too great a threat. They cannot fall to warmongers like you.
None know of the destructive power better than you, Mithrax.
Here we go.
What do you mean?
It was centuries ago. I am no longer that person.
No, you are the same as ever.
I want to know the truth. Will I have to hear it from her?
Well, Mithrax? Cutscene. Yes, these are the best.
Centuries ago, when the Elixni first came to this system, when your father was just a hatchling, our people had nothing. So, when they discovered Nezarec, disciple of the Witness, entombed in the Lunar Pyramid, they harvested its dark power for themselves and for the future of our people. Mithrax inherited one of these relics, and its power ensnared him. He sought more, no matter the cost. But the more his crew had, the less they shared. That became the way of things. Elixni turned against Elixni, and friend turned against friend.
Holy crap.
Over time, the relics of Nezarec were separated and scattered across the galaxy. Their influence faded, but the stains of their power endure. Mizrax fled from the butchery he was born into. He claims he has changed and now lives a life of piety. But no matter how he tries to bury his past with selfish displays of generosity and scraps of stolen wisdom, Mizrax will always be a liar, a thief, and a killer.
I mean, people can change, especially if you give them a couple centuries, but... Dang.
Open your eyes, young scribe. Every light casts a shadow.
Idol, please. Let me explain.
Nah, you had about a whole month to explain, bro. All right. That was pretty cool. So Nezarec was the Lunar Pyramid's disciple. I kind of figured, just because we don't know that many pyramid ships. And I doubt it would have been some random one from Europa. But the fact that, like, these relics were created by the Fallen, because they contain pieces of him. Dang. Alright. Let's hear from either Ido or Mithrax. Or is it Drifter? Ido. Okay.
Mizrax of House Light. My father, a murderer, and a liar.
I mean, we did kill him back on Titan. So
Learning the truth is difficult, but the sharpest pain comes from the fact that he didn't tell me earlier. I was aware he had a past, but in a way, Aramis showed me who my father is today, and who he sees when he looks at me. He must think I am unable to understand, or he doesn't care whether or not I do.
no.
I am either underestimated or dismissed. And I could take only one lesson from this. My own father does not want me to know him.
I mean, yes, but
Our priorities
no.
have not changed. We must stop Aramis from claiming the relics of Nezarec. I will not place my own feelings above our mission.
Yeah, we'll see.
I will not become the hypocrite that my father is.
I mean, that's a little harsh. I'm just saying. He didn't want his daughter to know about his insanely dark and terrible past. I can understand that. Should he have? No. But I understand it. Ido's disappointment is evident in her voice. My father, a murderer and a liar. She is still coming to terms with what Aramis revealed to you both about Mithrax's past. Learning the truth is difficult, but the sharpest pain comes from the fact that he did not tell me earlier. I can only take one lesson from this. My own father does not want me to know him. What a great display of miscommunication there. Ido pledges to continue with the mission despite her feelings of betrayal. I will not become the hypocrite that my father is, she says bitterly and cuts the holofeed. Hey Ido, you wanna intercept this and give me some good loot? I'm assuming this is what this is.
Let's
Yep.
make a deal.
Alright. Yes! Spider looks at the weapon you won, then to you, and back to the weapon. This isn't right, he whispers to himself. He fixes you with an icy stare. I'll let you know when I get more Ingrams to distribute, Guardian, he growls. No more funny business. I just jammed another signal, Ida reports through your radio. Any change? You tell her that you just had another lucky round of Spider's game. She thinks. You won the initial round, then lost the second too. It is possible that Spider has some sort of cheating device and intended that you win once to build your confidence, then lose every time after that. I will continue to disrupt signals as I come across them, Ido says, in the name of fairness.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Sweet. And that's the end of the story.
Drescher, here? And he didn't say hello.
So let's go ahead and get all the lore cards, because I'm expecting some juicy stories.
I did not have to hear it from her. That was your choice.
That was not a story Aramis had any right to tell.
Did you believe that I would never find out? That no one would remember? I'm charged with preserving the history of our people.
Some history does not need to be preserved.
Like the whirlwind. So much was lost, so much we will never recover, no matter how much we search, no matter how much we remember. Is that what you wish to happen to us now?
You do not understand.
I want to understand. You will not let me.
You do not know what I know. You did not see what I saw. When I pulled you from the wreckage of a ketch, I knew that you deserved more than the world that orphaned you. I want you to look forward, not to what the whirlwind made us. You do not need to carry this history.
It is a part of me, whether I witnessed it or not. I don't want to look away, and I don't want to forget.
You do not know what you ask.
Perhaps not, but nothing good comes from refusing to face the truth.
So that was a good back and forth. Her little spew here was a bad example of communication. Here, that was good. Alright, let's go put the relic back. Dang. So that explains why Mithrax is so feared by like Spider and whatnot. Because he was fueled by the power of Nezarec. And I wonder like what kind of empowerment that gave him. And now I wonder like what kind of creature was Nezarec? Because by the sounds of it, like the only other creature I know of that's where the body kind of preserves this power after death is Kara's. And obviously Nezarec isn't the same like species as Rolk was. Each disciple is different, right?
I thought I understood what the travelers saw.
Usually like the last or greatest version of their kind. So I wonder.
Our parlay with Aramis Kell has changed everything. Though not in the way I had hoped. I understand the relics now. The potency of their darkness, and Aramis Kell's use of the old pirate crews to hunt them. Even my father's reticence. But this is not about the House of Light. This is about the mysterious disciple. The many tombs of Nezarec are well known, though the being itself is less thoroughly documented. I will delve into the Cryptarchy's records and see what I can uncover.
And I am sure Byth is having a heyday with all this Nezarec content. Because, I mean, we've had Nezarec Sin, this helmet, since the start of D2. This was one of the original exotics. So he is that which is an end, and he shall rise again. Passage from Of Hated Nezarec, a pre-Golden Age text. What does it say? He is that which is end, that which covets sin, the final god of pain, the purest light, the darkest hour. And he shall rise again. When the guiding shine fades and all seems lost, he will call to you. Fear not. All he offers is not as dark as it may seem, for Nezarec is no demon, but a fiend, arch and vile in ways unknown. He is a path and a way, one of many, and his sin, so wicked, so divine, is that he will never cower when dusk does fall, but stand vigilant as old stars die and new light blinks its first upon this fated eternity. Interesting. All right. Between Stolen Stars. Credible threat. Crow leaned against a wooden stool in the dark interior of the ether tank, listening to Spider's wet snores as he dozed fitfully in his chair. It was the small hours of the morning, and the Elixni quarter was quiet, aside from the low chattering of the scattered Elixni guards and the electric hum of Spider's gaudy signage. Crow had slipped easily into the empty bar. He had carefully stuck a knife into the stool beside him, perfectly placed so that Spider would see it when he woke. Spider coughed softly. Crow had looked at the big Elixni, took a measured breath, and saw him plainly, as someone sleeping alone in a city of enemies. He looked around the tawdry interior of the bar, decorated with what scrapped Spider had managed to bring as he fled the shore for the safety of the last city, where he has now survived on the charity of Drifter and Mithrax alone. Crow shook his head with a smile and pulled the knife from the stool before sliding it into its sheath. He was at the doorway before he heard a fizzling noise behind him. Glint materialized in midair. "What are you doing?" Crow hissed, but the ghost was already zipping towards Spider. "Hey!" Glint yelled, and Spider snored himself awake. Glint increased his lights to a dazzling gleam and hovered aggressively before Spider's eyes, or Spider's face. The Elixni recoiled and raised his arms, but Glint wove between them like an angry bee. "Crow may be too nice to send a message," he shouted, "but I'm not." "What?" Spider managed before he erupted in a fit of confused coughing. "We're watching you," Glint snarled, his voice quivering with tension. "And if you step out of line, so help me, I'll deal with you myself." Spider caught his breath and sat motionless as the little ghost fluttered furiously before him. "And don't!" Glint lurched forward and popped himself against Spider's faceplate with a thunk. "You!" Crow covered his mouth as Glint delivered another ludicrous bonk. The Elixni blinked, too shocked to react. "Forget it," Glint shouted, his voice breaking. He whirled his shell definitely before transmatting away, plunging Spider into darkness once more. Crow was still laughing as the pair approached the lift to the tower. Glint hung sheepishly in the air. "I'm sorry," Glint said. "I guess I didn't have to do that." "Actually," Crow replied, reaching up to scratch his friend's shell, "I think you did." Glint was really angry with them. Interesting. Wonder what that's all about. Or it could just be like Crow's just wanting to threaten Spider and make sure he stays in line. Could be the case. Anyways, that's it for this week. If you're confused, Mylan Games and Bife probably have tons of videos on Nezarec. But it's intriguing to know that this has been planned for a long time. So, when was the first time Nezarec was mentioned in Destiny lore? Was it D2? Let's see, where's the Ishtar Collective? What a great website. If you want anything lore, Bife, Mylan, all the other lore guys. So ishtarcollective.net is where they kind of put together all the lore cards from D1 and D2. How do you spell Nezarec? R-ec. Okay. So we got the robes of Nezarec, Nezarec Sin, Nezarec Sin. So we got lore entries, items, release, Destiny 2, Forsaken, Shadowkeep, and Season of Plunder. This is what we read, right? And then item is this. Okay. So then so we hear about that a year later. We hear artifacts and old friends. This looks like, yeah, Drifter. No, Renegade's observation of a Drifter. Where he is seen the deep. The fourth tomb of Nezarec. That implies there's 3 more before that. Then in Shadowkeep, I think it's just because Armor 3.0 or 2.0 or whatever it's called. Yeah, that got reintroduced in Shadowkeep. And then there's a resonance effect. Oh, it's a Warlock Universal Ornament. That's pretty cool. Well, those are the only mentions of Nezarec. We really don't know anything. I mean, this does show potential D1 stuff, right? So we go EXO. Yeah, Destiny, House of Wolves, okay. Dang. We know nothing. It's been a slow stream, but it's okay. We'll do some more reading. I'm so excited for Lightfall. So the TWAB dropped. How big is this TWAB? Not that big, actually. So we should be good. This week at Bungie, we've got a white TWAB for you, but the teams are excited to share what they've been working on soon. Remember, TWABs are just one part of the conversation. A lighter TWAB is a good thing sometimes. It means heads are down and creativity is high. But before we dive into that, here's what we've got for you this week. I think the last 3 TWABs have been pretty small. For this week's TWAB, we aren't talking like pirates anymore, sad, but we do have a nifty way for you to continue living that pirate fantasy with a Season of Plunder soundtrack. We also got a few new Bungie rewards to earn with those swashbucklers looking to make their mark out in the non-digital world. More legendary universal ornaments and an update from our player support team on known issues and what's coming down the immediate pipeline. Before we get to all that, we want to take a moment to talk about something important. Response to the September national disasters. Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget, you disassociate worlds, right? But we all live in the same world, so. Yeah, no, Hurricane Fiona, awful. I have not heard about the super typhoon, but I have heard about the earthquake in Mexico. Our humanitarian partners are rapidly and efficiently responding to these disasters and ensuring that the communities impacted are receiving life-saving care. The reason they can respond so quickly is because they work year-round to prepare communities for such disasters, which is why we're hosting the Team Rubicon Preparedness Month campaign throughout the month of September. I mean, it's the 22nd. There's like 9 days left. As we speak, Team Rubicon has a reconnaissance team in Puerto Rico to determine unmet needs. They are working with local community leaders to develop a response plan to assist residents impacted by the catastrophic flooding. They are also planning to check in with families whose roofs were rebuilt after Hurricane Maria in 2017. I remember that one. To ensure they are able to withstand the latest weather event and to offer additional support where they can. Thank you to everyone who have already supported this initiative. You have already raised over $200,000 with a week left to go. Oh, this is the one that's already been in progress. I forgot this was happening. You've already raised over $200,000. In times like these, Team Rubicon needs the support more than ever. All funds raised will support its unrestricted Ready Reserve Fund, which fuels all aspects of their mission and allows the organization to flex when and where disasters hit. Donations also drive its year-round preparedness work, including volunteer training, mitigation efforts, and long-term recovery. Excuse me. As a reminder, anyone who donates $50 or more by Friday will receive the Seeds of Hope emblem, which is a pretty sick emblem. The Titan, the Warlock, and the Wardrobe. It's in pirate music. Get wrecked, hunters. What's better than being a space pirate that teams up with the adorably nerdy Elixni? I would die for Ido. Listening to the sounds of adventuring as said space pirate that teams up with an adorably nerdy Elixni. For any Bungie Reward members that have been kicking butt and taking enemy names in Season of Plunder, this season's soundtrack is available now through the Bungie store for free. Oh shoot. So what do you need to do? Simply play through the Salvage and Salvation mission. Have your account tied to the Bungie store login and you're ready to jam. We have other goodies. There's a cute little Lucent Moth that we've shown off during our recent Destiny 2 showcase. Oh yeah, that thing. And guidance hat. So I think this. Got the seal, some shirts, etc. Players who have completed this triumph from the Witch Queen can purchase this exclusive item. What, have we done that one? I wish there was like a search button. Where's the Witch Queen? I have not, because I need to collect more of these moths. What's the moth collectible triumph? This one. That makes sense. Alright, think legendary, but make it fashion. When Season of the Haunted first launched the season without pirates, players noticed a little something extra in the Eververse store. An accompanying legendary piece of armor that pairs with a chosen exotic piece for Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters. We're stoked to add a few more options to the mix. More importantly, we were able to identify the bug that players reported where a different ornament on the accompanying exotic canceled out the special effects for the legendary ornament. This way you can don a coordinated fashion without having to sacrifice a favored exotic ornament for the full effect. Sweet. So yeah, the Doomfang plate, the robes of Nezarek, which is this, and the vest of Orpheus. This. Yeah. Cool. It'd be cool to see what the interactions are. One thing to note is that there are more than just ornaments. They add a special perk to any Destiny look. Special effect, shiny glow. A little something extra. We had a hotfix. I am not going to go through any of that. Some art. VOD weeks we'll kind of go through, but artists. Oh, that's cool. That's adorable. I did see this. It's supposed to be Nezarek because that's his staff. And then his helmet. And now his robe, apparently. A bonus art of the week. Nice simple art piece. I love it. It's a wrap. Only one more TWAB to go before we get spooky. We've already given the Festival of the Lost dates for this year in a previous TWAB, but we have a few more things to share about that before we get to bust out the festive masks once more. Because let's be honest, those masks, they are a gift from the gods, or from our design team, you know, either or. A moment of silence for him. Is Clucky dead? Or whatever the Colonel? Is Colonel dead? What? I missed that part of the lore. Moment over. Thanks for sticking around and checking out what's new and what's coming up. While we wait for what's next week's chorus of Where TWAB, be sure you're taking good care of yourself. Drink that water. Yada yada yada. See you next week. Hippie. We'll have to keep an eye out for these armor pieces. Because that's not in the store right now, is it? Don't think so. There they are. Come on, I had the helmet on. It does fit really nicely together, though. It's actually really smooth. Wait. Shoot. I wonder if that was the effect. Hold up. That was the effect. Chat, did you notice it? Okay. So look at this chest piece. All right. Look at that. That's so cool. You get like that darkness shine and shimmer on it. That's cool. I might get that. $6 though. Oof. It's actually pretty cool. It's like just a black and white filter or a shader. Anyways, that's it for this week. Stream tomorrow. We'll probably just be finishing